Hello vintage outboard motor fans, this is T-Mike and I'm making another video today. Today's video is going to be called Decision Made. That's right, decision made. I've made a decision. So I made a video earlier on decision time. I have this motor all laid out and ready to put together. It's a 1947 Johnson 5 horsepower HD25 for JV. And JV is from California, not Canada. JV in California. So the previous video showed a broken fuel line part that connects to the front cover of the Powerhead. And the decision was, on the Powerhead I found on eBay, whether to take the front cover and replace it, or to take the carb off and put it on here and replace the Powerhead. Well, voting came in and it was majority rule that I should take this front cover off of this Powerhead and replace it with this one. So that's the decision I've made. So here we go with it. I'm going to take this one off first. It's interesting to note that they got a drive pin right here that's got to be punched out. And then you take the screws off, and I assume it just comes right off. So I'll take that off, then I'll take this one off and swap it, all right? So I'm gonna do that right now, and hopefully all will be good, and I'll have made the right decision with your help. So if everybody's ready, here we go. That's one drive pin that's out. I've got another one right here. Okay, I got the two drive pins out. Now I'm going to take all the screws off. I'm using the impact tool to get them off. Okay, I got all the screws off. I believe this bottom housing's got to come off. And there it is. Looks like the gasket's been damaged. Okay, so I got the piece off that I needed. That's the piece that's got to go right here. Now I got to take this one off. We're on our way. Okay, so I got this piece off of the old Powerhead, but since this holds the two pieces together, so you can take it off. That means that I'm going to have to remove the power head to get that plate off and then take the front piece off. So I'm going to start with that now. Here we go. And there you go. I got the power head. Now I got to remove this plate, this hub assembly, to be able to get this piece off. Okay, and I'm going to take the two drive pins out and all the bolts, and the piece ought to come out. Well, that drive pin went flying. Let's work on the other one. Okay, and I'm going to take all the screws out. Okay, I got all the screws off. Now let's see if I can get the piece off. Easy peasy. So there's the broken part right there. Here's the piece I took off for the other power head. I'm going to swap them out now. It's not wanting to fit. They got a gap right here. The wrong part. You see how the collar on this one is different from the other one? It doesn't fit around the base. That's the wrong part. Got the wrong power head. I'll have to try to track down another power head with the right part. It said HD25 when I bought it, but it don't fit. This collar around this drive shaft is different. Everything else looks good. I'm gonna have to go with choice 2. I'm gonna have to go with choice 2. I'm gonna have to put this back on that motor and then move this carburetor to it and change the power head because this piece don't fit. Let's look at the other power head. See how it doesn't fit? See, it fits right on the other one. You know what the difference is? The difference is this sleeve right here. No, the shaft is thicker. So, I'm going to have to put this piece back here and move the carb to here and then put it on the power head. I'm going to end up going with choice 2 just because of the power head. And I checked it for compression before I did this move, so I think it's a good power head. I have no other choice. I couldn't find that part anywhere. So decision made was to go with choice 1. Didn't work out. Gonna have to move to choice 2. Try to get this project to work. These are the things you come across when you're working with these older motors and hard to find parts. I kind of like the challenge and I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to call this one episode 1 of Decision Made, and then in episode 2 we're gonna rebuild this power head and put it on the lower unit. Woo! I love what I do. Sometimes it takes a while, but I just love it. Hope you'll enjoy the video. See y'all in episode 2 of Decision Made. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I know I enjoyed making it. If you did, hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button and catch all my videos. You know, my passion are these vintage outboard motors. Johnson & Evinrude, 1950s, 60s, and 70s, 3 horsepower to 18 horsepower. I think I have all the videos, over 500 videos, on everything you need to know to repair, service, and restore your vintage outboard motors. I have all the parts, all the videos, and all the parts manuals for you to do that. I love what I do. The best way to reach me is on my website, tmikevintageoutboards.com. You go to that website, I have links for everything you need. I have links for all the parts you need. If you don't know the parts you need, there's a link called the Parts Broker where you can fill out the form and submit it to me, and I'll find your part for you. All right. I also have a link for a mail-in repair service where you can ship me your carburetor, your gear case, or your magneto. I'll repair it, video it, put it on YouTube, and ship it back to you. I also have a link for technical consulting. If you have a question, just fill out the link. There's a donation page if you want to help pay T-Mike, and I'll answer your question and get back to you. That's the best way to reach me, is on my website, tmikevintageoutboards.com. I love what I do. It's been a great ride, and remember, always remember and never forget, here at T-Mike's Vintage Outboards, we're doing it one motor at a time.